Some places call to the adventurer in all of us, places that stir something deep inside, igniting a longing for challenge, discovery, and wonder. These are the places that live in our dreams, waiting for us to answer their call. Mount Kilimanjaro is one of them. Rising above the African plains, it's more than just a mountain. It's a legend, a symbol of adventure and possibility. More than a mountain, it's a giant sleeping under the African sun, a beacon for dreamers. Its presence dominates the horizon, drawing explorers from every corner of the globe. Its snow-capped peak rises above Tanzania's plains, inspiring awe for centuries. The sight of its summit, gleaming white against the blue sky, has fueled countless stories and ambitions. The call to climb starts as a whisper, growing into a roar, a challenge to test your limits. It's a call that grows louder with every story you hear, every photo you see, until you can't ignore it any longer. This journey isn't just about reaching the summit, it's about the path, the struggle, and the determination to keep moving when your body wants to quit. Every step is a lesson in perseverance. Every breath, a reminder of your own strength. Every step is a victory. Every sunrise, a reward. The mountain teaches patience, humility, and the value of pushing beyond what you thought possible. Kilimanjaro strips away the noise of life, forcing you to be present and appreciate the simple act of breathing. Up here, the world narrows to the essentials: your heartbeat, your breath, the crunch of boots on stone. You don't need to be a mountaineer, just strong-willed, healthy, and unwilling to give up. The mountain welcomes all backgrounds, all ages, all who are ready to challenge themselves. The mountain welcomes all who respect its power and embrace its challenge. It's a place where strangers become friends, united by a common goal and a shared sense of awe. If you've ever felt a pull seeing Kilimanjaro, this journey is for you. The mountain's call is universal, echoing in the hearts of those who yearn for something more. The mountain stands as a testament to nature's power and the strength of the human spirit. It's a place where dreams are tested and new stories are written with every ascent. Answering its call is the first step to discovering heights you never thought possible. Kilimanjaro is waiting. Are you ready to take that first step? Mount Kilimanjaro towers over Tanzania, the highest peak in Africa at 5,895 meters. It's the tallest freestanding mountain on Earth, rising alone from the plains, a solitary, majestic volcano. Kilimanjaro is made up of 3 volcanic cones: Kibo, Mwenzi, and Shira. Kibo is the highest, home to the famous Uhuru Peak. The local Chaga people revere the mountain, calling it Kilema Kiaro, that which is impossible to conquer. Kilimanjaro is a symbol of Africa, strong, beautiful, enduring. Its glaciers, though shrinking, have survived for millennia just south of the equator. For adventurers, it's one of the 7 summits, challenging yet accessible. Here, ordinary people do something extraordinary, discovering strength within themselves. The journey up Kilimanjaro begins in its lush, enchanting rainforest, a world teeming with life. The air is alive with the chattering of monkeys swinging overhead and the vibrant calls of exotic birds darting between the trees. Every step forward immerses you deeper into a living, breathing ecosystem, where the sounds and colors of the forest awaken your senses and set the tone for the adventure ahead. This is the first of Kilimanjaro's 5 distinct climate zones, a realm of towering ancient trees, thick carpets of ferns, and long trailing vines that seem to whisper stories of centuries past. The forest feels timeless, its green canopy sheltering countless secrets. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy in golden shafts, illuminating the mist that hangs in the humid air. The scent of damp earth and fresh leaves fills your lungs, and every breath feels rich and invigorating. The rainforest's humidity clings to your skin, making the world feel close and alive. Your guides, experienced and patient, remind you to walk pole, slowly, so your body can adjust to the changing altitude. Their wisdom is essential, as the mountain demands respect and careful pacing from all who attempt its slopes. If you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of black and white colobus monkeys leaping gracefully from branch to branch, their long tails trailing behind them. These playful creatures are just one of the many wonders hidden within the forest's depths. The trail beneath your feet is often slick with mud and rain, making each step a careful challenge. Your boots squelch through the wet earth, but the vibrant greenery and the thrill of discovery make every moment worthwhile. Along the way, you'll spot unique plants like the Impatiens kilimanjari, their delicate blooms adding splashes of color to the forest floor. These rare flowers are found nowhere else on Earth, a reminder of the mountain's singular beauty. The rainforest acts as a giant sponge, capturing moisture from the clouds and feeding clear, cool springs that trickle through the undergrowth. These waters sustain not only the forest, but also the communities and wildlife that depend on Kilimanjaro's slopes. As you reach your first camp, nestled among the trees and shrouded in mist, the air begins to cool and thin. You realize you've already left the familiar world behind, stepping into a realm shaped by the mountain's ancient rhythms. A sense of accomplishment settles in as you rest, surrounded by the sounds of the forest. Yet you know the real challenge is just beginning. The mountain has much more in store. Now, you are truly on Kilimanjaro's terms, ready to face the unknown and discover what lies beyond the rainforest's emerald embrace. Leaving the rainforest, you enter the heath and moorland, open skies, giant heather, and surreal plants. The air is cooler and drier, clouds roll in, shrouding the landscape in mist. Giant groundsels and lobelias, adapted to harsh conditions, tower overhead. The trail grows steeper, and the effects of altitude begin: headaches, fatigue, but also awe. Pole becomes essential as oxygen drops. Listen to your body, stay hydrated, and trust your guides. It's as much a mental challenge as a physical one. On clear days, Mwenzi's jagged peak looms in the distance. Below, a sea of clouds makes you feel like you're floating in the sky. Sunsets and sunrises here are breathtaking, moments that make the effort worthwhile. You're climbing toward the heavens, one steady step at a time. Above 4,000 meters, the landscape transforms into the alpine desert. Rock, scree, and volcanic dust. The sun is intense by day, the nights bitterly cold. Life is sparse, only tough lichens and mosses survive. The silence is profound, broken only by wind and boots on gravel. Kibo's summit cone looms ahead, deceptively close but still a hard journey away. Here, the mental challenge intensifies. Long days, tough walking, thin air. Acclimatization hikes help your body prepare for the final push. Camaraderie grows as you share struggles and awe-inspiring views. The final camp feels like the edge of the world. As night falls, the Milky Way stretches overhead, a humbling, beautiful sight. Tomorrow, you face the ultimate challenge, the summit ascent. Summit night is the ultimate test, a challenge that pushes every climber to their absolute limits, both physically and mentally. You wake at midnight, groggy and shivering, and begin the ritual of layering up: thermal base, fleece, down jacket, gloves, hat, preparing for the coldest hours of your life. Stepping outside your tent, you're greeted by a biting wind and a sky full of stars, the mountain looming as a dark silhouette. Headlamps flicker to life, forming a glowing, slow-moving line that snakes up the steep scree, each light a tiny beacon of hope in the darkness. The air is painfully thin, every breath a struggle, and the temperature is far below freezing. Each step forward feels like a small victory against the mountain. The climb is relentlessly steep and agonizingly slow, the ground beneath your boots loose and unstable, threatening to steal your balance with every movement. Guides move quietly among the group, setting a steady, deliberate pace. They whisper pole, slowly reminding you that patience and persistence are the keys to reaching the summit. Your mind urges you to quit, to turn back and escape the cold and exhaustion, but you fight on, drawing strength from your teammates and the shared determination in their eyes. Guides keep a close watch, offering hot tea at rest stops, checking for signs of altitude sickness, and giving words of encouragement that somehow keep your feet moving forward. Fellow climbers become like family, sharing snacks, stories, and encouragement. In these moments, the mountain forges bonds that last a lifetime. After endless hours in the dark, your legs aching and your spirit wavering, the first faint glow of dawn appears on the horizon, a magical, energizing moment that fills you with hope. The sky transforms from inky black to brilliant orange and pink as you approach the crater rim, the world below still sleeping while you climb above the clouds. The sight of ancient glaciers and the vast crater above brings a surge of hope and awe, reminding you how far you've come. Sunrise above the clouds is breathtaking, painting the sky in colors you'll never forget, and giving you the final push you need to keep going. You reach Stella Point, the first major victory on the summit route, where exhaustion and elation mix as you realize you're almost there. Exhausted but elated, you stand on the rim of Africa's highest mountain, the world stretching out below, and know you've accomplished something truly extraordinary. Stella Point is emotional, relief, joy, and pride flood in. The sun rises, illuminating glaciers and the vast crater below. The hardest part is over, but Uhuru Peak, the true summit, is still ahead. The final 45-minute walk along the crater rim is grueling at this altitude. Every step is effort, but the views are your reward: ice walls, endless clouds, and a deep blue sky. Then the famous Uhuru Peak sign comes into view. Reaching it is pure elation, a mix of exhaustion and triumph. You hug your guides and teammates, sharing a moment of victory. Photos can't capture the feeling of standing on the roof of Africa. You spend a few precious minutes at the summit, etching the memory forever. Looking out at the world, you feel connected, changed, and deeply grateful. This is more than a climb. It's a life-changing experience. What goes up must come down. The descent is fast but tough. You slide down scree, knees and toes aching, adrenaline fading. Passing through climate zones in reverse, the air grows richer, and life returns to your body. The world transforms from barren rock to lush rainforest in hours. The descent is a time for reflection, reliving summit night, the sunrise, and your triumph. Gratitude fills you, for your guides, teammates, and your own resilience. The mountain has taught you perseverance and humility. Re-entering the rainforest, the warmth and sounds of life welcome you back. The final steps to the park gate are filled with relief and pride. You receive your certificate, a simple token of an extraordinary achievement. You return changed, stronger, more confident, and deeply appreciative of the journey. Climbing Kilimanjaro is a dream for many, a journey that pushes you to your limits and rewards you with lasting memories. The mountain teaches teamwork, resilience, and the beauty of nature. But Kilimanjaro is more than a mountain. It's a symbol of any great challenge in your life. We all have our own Kilimanjaro to climb, be it a new career, a marathon, or overcoming a fear. The lessons from this journey apply to any goal. Break it down, keep moving, never give up. The world is full of adventures. Don't let fear hold you back. Say yes to challenge, step outside your comfort zone, and discover what you're capable of. You don't need to be a superhero, just take the first step. Whether it's Kilimanjaro or another dream, the journey will change you. Find your own adventure, make a plan, and start today. Life is the greatest adventure, live it fully. Your Kilimanjaro awaits. Go get it.